Well, hello and welcome to our kitchen. I'm Peggy, and if you look around, you can see we're getting ready to share with the people we love. And we have holiday, everything is just so festive and fun, and some great recipes to share with you, and a very special lady, Deidre. Hi there.
Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having
Deidre
me.
has, you know what I love about you? She doesn't just do anything you do is special because you go to so much trouble to
Well,
make it
thank
that
you.
way.
You're so appreciative,
It's
and
fun.
that makes it so much
And I
more
love
fun.
it. Let's talk a minute about that basket down there.
Yes, that basket is a great idea that I hope people would enjoy giving away to someone special in their life, their neighbor.
It's a great gift
family.
idea.
It is. It's some herring along with things that you can use along with the herring, and I just put it in a basket along with some kitchen towels. And that's a gift from the kitchen that I think most people might enjoy.
And you could put whatever you think they might like, fancy jam or whatever, in there. And it makes a wonderful gift idea.
It does.
Yeah. To see you're so creative.
Oh, thank you.
So you brought what today?
Well, we're going to talk about beverages. I think we need to stay hydrated during the holidays. And what better way to do it than with some peach mango juice and some apple peach sparkling cider.
Okay.
So just to make it a little more decorative, I'm just going to put a blackberry down in the bottom.
Deidre never does anything, it's always special. Now what is that?
Well, I hope you'll join me in a drink. This is some peach mango juice. And I'll just put some in there like that. And then I'll top it off with this sparkling apple peach juice.
So you have a non-alcoholic drink that is very
Exactly.
festive.
It's very festive. It's beautiful.
Oh my!
And if you'd like to try
you
it.
put it in a fancy glass.
I put it in a fancy glass.
Cheers!
Cheers to you.
This is fun. That's good, and it isn't too sweet.
It's not too sweet.
That's nice. Oh, Deidre, and those are things you can do at home, and they don't cost you a lot of money, and they're fun to have. And if you have teenagers or kids at home, they can participate as well.
All right.
Now
The next thing I know everybody enjoys is some good eggnog. I know some people, I just like to put it in these little glasses. You remember these?
Oh, yes.
That go along with your punch bowl?
Yeah.
It gives you just enough to taste.
And what is that?
This is eggnog that I bought at the grocery store.
And you can buy it at the grocery, so it's easy
Exactly. And it goes far. Sometimes I put it in the blender along with some bananas if you'd like to take a little sip.
Just with this, anybody can buy this in a grocery store.
I know it. We can take it.
Well, here we go. We're getting ready to celebrate early. That's nice.
That's
Very
good.
Nice. Okay.
Now the next thing, let's do a little cooking, a little warming up.
Okay.
This is soy milk. It's plant-based, but it's chocolate milk, and you get it right in the dairy section over there where all the milk is.
So any of these things are very,
Right.
You can find them any place.
So you just pour it in a skillet or a little pot, whatever you have, and let it warm up. And while that's warming up a little bit, one of my favorites is to take some vanilla ice cream and some orange sherbet.
And put them together?
And put them together. It gives a really, really good flavor.
So these are easy things that you can do. Because you want to share when people come over during the holidays. And it's hard to believe that they're just around the corner.
It is. And they don't cost a lot, but they taste delicious. And they're comforting. Christmas and the Thanksgiving holidays, I think most people enjoy foods that bring you a lot of comfort. And ice cream is certainly...
Okay, so now you've put vanilla ice cream in there. And is this sherbet?
This is orange sherbet.
Orange sherbet, okay.
And these are some pretty little glasses. Some people like to put the cream soda in there. You can eat it just like that, or you can add some of this to it, kind of like that. I'll just
that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
So that's the sparkling.
This is that sparkling apple peach. Excuse me.
Okay.
Look how pretty that is.
That is beautiful.
And just use a spoon,
Well,
dip down in there.
Okay, what I might
look
do...
how it flows over there.
Oh, boy. Why don't I put those down here on the table?
On the table.
Here. Let people see.
Good.
See, we're just getting all ready. And these are things that are so easy to do. How's that?
And they look festive.
They do. I love your candle with the ivy twine in it.
I love the flickering of candles. That's also very comforting to me. I light my fireplace up with candles in the evening, and it gives me such a feeling of comfort.
Well, that's lovely. You are very creative. And,
Well,
and the
thank you.
things you do are easy.
Easy. This is apple cider.
Okay, now what we've got what's in here?
Yeah,
Did
I'm
you
going to
put
let
the
the apple
chocolate?
cider start warming up.
Okay.
Now, the chocolate, I think it's warm.
I don't know.
And why, do you think it's warm?
I don't know.
I'm just going
Oh,
to
you
drop
put-
a few of these marshmallows in there so they can kind
Well, the
of
kids will love that.
start to melt a little bit. But that chocolate milk that's soy-based,
Yeah.
it doesn't give you the agony that
Okay.
cow milk gives you from being lactose intolerant.
All right, so
So that's why I
so-
like soy.
All right. Okay.
Does it seem? I think it's a little bit warm. But anyway, I like to use these little glasses, and you just pour some in there.
Okay, then you put a marshmallow on there?
And then put a marshmallow on. These are things we've been doing over the years, and they still are good ideas.
I'll put this down here. That's nice. These are things that kids would love this, and it makes
Oh,
them
they
feel
love
like
it.
they're part of the party.
They are.
Yeah.
Adults enjoy it too, especially
Well, I
with the
think
little.
so too. Okay. We just have all kinds of good ideas here. And she's taken your little plain candlestick holder and just put a little ivy and twined it in there and a red candle, and you have a very elegant centerpiece or place for the hall, or even a dinner table.
A dinner. I have that on my dinner table
Yeah.
like that as well.
Yeah. And
It's-
you're not
It
spending a
doesn't
lot of
cost.
money, but it's very festive.
Very
Yeah.
festive.
Okay. So now what else do you have in
All right.
mind?
Let's see. This is mulling spices. This is a combination of a little bit of sugar, some cloves, and some anise, star anise, and it's ground all up. And you can buy mulling spice in the grocery
Oh, yeah.
store as well in a package.
Yeah.
But this stuff is delicious, and it's also very comforting along with the apple cider. And you just put it right in there. And boy, is it delicious.
So there's nothing in there but just plain old apple cider, and then you add that.
Add the mulling spice to it, give it a little stir, and it kind of just dissolves. And I mean, doesn't it smell delicious?
That's wonderful.
No effort at all, Peggy.
I think people are so busy now and pressured that they still want to enjoy and they still want to be with people they love. But the idea of, I just can't do it. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. But this you can do. It's doable.
It's doable. And that's one of the things I wanted to talk about today is renewing what we already have. I think during the holidays, if you have a day off, take time to declutter and to spoil yourself with an extra bath or something, you know?
Well, I'll tell you something. Most of us would need more than a day to declutter.
But I am very concerned, and I hope people will pay attention to old food, spoiled meats, because going into a restaurant and the meat tastes funny, don't eat it, because you can get some type of bacteria or parasites or E. coli, because we eat out a lot during the holidays. So I just hope people will be mindful about all of those things that you can catch when you're eating out or get a hold of some bad meat.
Really.
See how that's dissolved so nicely.
Okay, so now these are just easy kind of
I love
drinks
this.
that you can serve that any member of your family and kids would love this. So,
That's
you know,
delicious.
all right. So now you're all
Let me
set
pour
with.
one to go on the table.
You're all
over there.
set for. If you were going to have people over for an evening, would you serve this with food or just kind of after dinner and have some cookies or what?
Well, one thing that's been fun is, to have a game night.
Okay.
And you can serve all of these fun things. And I'm going to show you when we come back some of the nice things that you can create.
So you would say have a game night.
I would have a game night and have some of these fun
All
beverages.
right, when you
that
say a
people-
game night, you would do what? Invite the whole family?
Your whole families, even some of your friends, your church members over,
Okay.
the people you work with, play some games like Sequence, Monopoly, or
All right.
charades.
Things people used to do where they were together and they shared. And this is
Exactly.
what we need to get back to. And these kinds of things don't cost a lot of money, they don't take a lot of time, but they look and they are festive. And
whatever happened to singing carols?
Oh,
I remember going around to the neighbors with a
Oh,
group and
I did
singing
too.
Christmas carols. You did that?
yes.
I love that. I miss it. You can do that at your house. People can come together and you sing Christmas carols.
Why
It
don't
puts
we
you
do?
in the
Why
best
don't
mood.
we get some friends? You don't have to have a great voice. You don't even have to read music. Everybody knows just same old Christmas carols, and get some people in your neighborhood. That would be fun.
I know it.
Yeah. We're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be right back. Well, welcome back. And if you joined us late, my special guest is Deidre, and we're getting ready for the holidays, for sharing with people we love, and she's given us some great ideas with these simple drinks that are very wholesome and good that you can have. Now, what's coming up here, Deidre?
Well, what's coming up? And
By the way, she
wanted to
calls
bring
her,
this back in.
it's called Get Together with Deidre, and she has all kinds of good ideas. Now, what are you going to do
some
now?
olive oil. Let's
Okay.
see. We'll turn the eye up here.
Okay. I want to be sure we get the right one on. Okay, now what?
This is some toasted sesame oil that we're
Okay.
going to add because we're going to make some squash. A lot of people say, how do you make squash and zucchini taste good? That my children, I can't get them to eat it. My husband doesn't like it. So I came up with a little recipe that my children,
Okay. Now
really-
what did you put in here?
this is called toasted sesame oil.
Okay. Okay.
So we can flake some of this garlic in
yeah,
there.
how much do you want?
You can put about a large tablespoonful in
How's
there.
that?
Looks good.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
And now, while you're doing that, this is some olive carrots. It has cauliflower. It's an olive mixture, and you can get this at most grocery stores. And this has vinegar in it and some other spices, and it really gives this dish a flavor, and it turns it into something that your family will really enjoy.
You want that in here now?
Well, I'm going to wait just a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to cut these asparagus just like this. Just use the tips. And I'll toss those in and let them get going while you stir them around.
All right.
And I'm going to slice up these.
Now this is like a vegetable.
It's a vegetable. This would be great at a party, and people who are vegetarian or don't eat meat, or people who are trying to watch their weight, they will enjoy this a lot. Because I'm going to put some cheese in there too, and that makes it very hearty tasting.
That's just plain squash that you just washed and now you cut it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we'll toss that in. Turn that up just a little bit
Okay.
so it'll really. And it's beautiful. Look at that color. The yellow,
That's
the green.
nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.